You ever just sit there and wonder what makes someone really miss you? I'm not talking about a simple, "Oh, I kind of miss him." I mean that deep, almost aching kind of missing. The kind that makes her pause in the middle of her day and think about you for no reason. That kind that makes her reach for her phone, type your name, then delete the message because she doesn't want to seem too eager. Now here's the thing. Most guys, they chase this feeling the wrong way. They think texting more, calling more, showing up more, is what pulls a woman in. But that's not it. That's not what makes her miss you. That's what makes her feel crowded, predictable. And when things feel predictable, they stop feeling exciting. When they stop feeling exciting, they stop feeling anything at all. See, what really makes a woman miss you badly, it's not what you do when you're with her. It's what she feels when you're not. Let me break it down for you, in a way that'll probably sound familiar. There was this guy I knew. Let's call him Jason. Cool guy. Not a model or anything, but he had charm, a good laugh, the kind of presence that made you want to hear more. He started dating this girl, Emma. They hit it off quick, like fire. Texting all the time, long calls, dates every weekend. For a while, everything felt perfect. But then, she started pulling away. Now Jason, he didn't understand why. He thought, I'm doing everything right. I'm showing her I care. I'm giving her attention. I'm being present. But that was exactly the problem. He was always there. Emotionally, physically, digitally. No space. No mystery. No hunger. He gave her the whole feast without letting her get hungry first. So, what happened? She stopped missing him because he never gave her a chance to. That's the part most men overlook. What draws people in, what makes someone crave your presence, is created in your absence. Missing someone is not something you control directly. It's a reaction. It's a response to an emotional gap that only you can fill. And you only create that gap by having the strength to pull away at the right time. But here's the nuance. It's not about playing games. It's not about being cold or distant or manipulative. It's about being rooted in yourself, being comfortable in your own space. When a woman feels that, when she sees you're centered, not desperate, not seeking approval, she starts to value your presence more and notice your absence more deeply, because now your time feels real. It's not on tap. It's not guaranteed. That's when missing you becomes inevitable. Have you ever walked past a bakery and smelled fresh bread, but couldn't go in because you were late to work? That scent lingers with you the whole day. Not because you had the bread, but because you couldn't. It's the absence of fulfillment that creates longing. Same with people. When you're not always available, when you're not always the one initiating, texting, explaining, checking in, you become that bakery. You become that scent, that ache, that curiosity, that unanswered question. She starts to think, what's he doing right now? Not in a suspicious way, but in a genuinely intrigued way. Is he out? Is he thinking about me? Should I message him? That curiosity builds a connection far stronger than any constant attention ever could. Let me ask you something real. When was the last time you missed someone? Was it someone who constantly reminded you they were there? Or was it someone who made you feel something, then left just enough space for you to wonder if you'd feel it again? That's what we're talking about. That subtle art of letting someone breathe, just enough to crave your air. That's how she misses you. Not because you vanished, but because your presence was meaningful, because your energy was rare, because you didn't need her, and that made her want you. Imagine you're standing by the ocean. Waves come and go. The tide pulls away, then crashes back with more force. That's how human emotion works. If you're always crashing against the shore, no pullback, there's no tension, no drama, no story. But when you retreat, when you let the silence stretch a little, that's when she starts feeling your pull. That's when her mind starts replaying things you said. That little smirk you gave. That time you made her laugh so hard she snorted and got embarrassed, and you told her it was the most adorable thing you'd ever seen. Those moments come back louder in the silence. And silence, when used right, is louder than words. The real secret is this: you've got to be okay with not being needed. That's hard for a lot of guys. We're wired to fix things, to chase, to prove. But if you want her to miss you, you've got to resist that impulse. Let the space exist. Let her come to you sometimes. And when she does, don't rush to fill the silence with anxiety. Let it breathe. You don't have to say everything. You don't have to explain your every move. The more mystery you carry, the more intrigue you create. You become like a good book, not one that gives you the ending in the first chapter, but one that keeps you turning pages. So the next time you feel that urge to overtext, to remind her of how great you are, to prove your worth, stop. Breathe. Trust the impact you've already made. Because when you've left a real mark on someone's heart, you don't have to chase them. You don't have to force it. They'll feel it in the quiet moments, in the space between songs, in the middle of their grocery list, in the night, when it's just them and their thoughts. That's when she'll miss you. Not because you demanded, but because your presence was unforgettable, and your absence speaks even louder. So if you're wondering how to make a woman miss you, really miss you, don't look outside yourself. Don't chase, don't over-explain, don't beg for attention. Just be solid, be grounded. Be the kind of man whose presence leaves an imprint and whose silence tells a story. Because at the end of the day, a woman can't miss a man who never gave her space to feel the loss. Let her miss you, let her come back. And when she does, you'll know it wasn't a trick, it was the truth.